Welcome back, everybody, to Medieval Dynasty. I'm the Bearded OG, and in this episode, we are going to resume our decoration attempts. I got some comments from you guys after the last episode informing me that you can indeed raise and lower platforms, but what you have to do is you have to hold the middle mouse button down. And the game is not at all clear that that's what it wants you to do. So it does show at the bottom of the screen the mouse wheel for height, but I just assumed that meant use the mouse wheel. I didn't know that it meant to hold it down. But I guess if you hold it down, then you can use some keys to raise it. Let's see. That's not working. No, not that. Okay, hold on a sec. So I just press it once and then release. You need to rotate. So right now I'm holding the middle mouse button in, but it's not raising it and lowering it. All right, hold on. Let me take a quick look and see what exactly they said in that comment. Okay. I think I know what the problem is. I have a Logitech Hub, I think it's called, running in the background because I use it to set up some macros, and I think that's interfering with my default mouse. Because if I have a second mouse, and if I use the second mouse, then it works. Excuse me, then it works. See how it's going up and down? But so yeah, okay, so that answers that question, but this still only goes up that high, unfortunately. One thing you guys said I could try and do is use oh shit, I must have set something there. You said I could use piers instead of walkways because they go higher here. So let's try a wooden pier, a short, and we'll rotate it like that. Press the mouse button. Just trying to see how high that'll go. Do I want it to go that high though, actually? Definitely will work.
Why is bread so expensive? Because of the taxes or what?
I'm wondering if that even looks good at all, though. Unless we... Okay, let's try something else. What if we put... Okay, let's... Oh, yeah, that thing does go high, doesn't it? Okay, let's rotate this like so. I got stuff in the way here. I almost wonder, though, if we should make this a railed pier. I think it's just one price for all of them, right? Yeah, okay. So if we went... All right, here's something else, though. If we're going to do this, we're going to need to move this stuff here. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a quick save. Because if I don't like the way this comes together, we can just reload without losing any of this stuff. But let's remove it for the moment. I don't know if those items are going to interfere or not, so let's try it. So we want a railed wooden pier. And I want the corner piece. And then let's rotate it this way. Yeah, that's we're going to have to get rid of more of this stuff here. I mean, we can do something different with this setup. I still like the idea of having like a community fire pit area where people can just sit and relax after a hard day's work kind of idea. Let's just get rid of all this stuff too in case it causes us problems. In fact, I'm just going to remove all of this and then I'll rebuild it after we finish setting up our boardwalks. Let's just get rid of all of it because if I leave part of it, it's not going to look right anyway. Yeah, let's get rid of this too. Okay, so that clears all of that out of the way. Let's go back here. Railed wooden pier. Curve. Okay, now turn it. I should have gone the other way, but that's right. Let's turn it this way. And then... Okay, that's as far that way as we can go, and this is as far this way as we can go. All right, now let's press the mouse button and raise this up so that it's level with... Oh man, there's going to be a gap in there though. That's going to kind of suck, isn't it? I wish I could get higher on the camera view. That let me get a lot closer that time, but it won't let me go any closer that way. Okay, let's just set this. I guess that's not too bad. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get this perfect, but you know what? Now that I look at this, I think it's not quite lined up right. So we might just have to try this a couple of times to get it as close as possible. So let's go back to wooden or railed wooden pier. Let's plank bridge. Grab the corner piece again. Let's rotate it this way. All right. And then we'll raise it up. And then we'll bring it out this way and that way. Yeah, that's probably as good as it's going to get. Okay. Now, let's go railed wooden pier. How long is the long one? Oh, that snaps. Oh, beautiful. Okay. I was hoping it would. Eee. It is not quite at a 90-degree angle, though, is it? I wonder if we could do this other way around. Put the straight one in first and then attach the corner to it. Because it's, yeah, it's not quite 90 degrees there. Let's try that. I might be, trading one problem for another, but let's just try it and see what happens. This building's not perfectly on the cardinal directions. So, it makes it a little hard for me to do it perfectly. And the other thing is getting it in the right direction so it's not too far that way. I'm going to have to kind of guess and maybe use like some kind of a marker on the ground. But that, from this angle, that appears to be pretty straight or parallel with the edge of the building. And then I'm looking in the lower right-hand corner, and it's just beyond that tuft of grass. Okay, now without moving our mouse, whoops. Let's raise it up so it's level. And we'll lock it in right there. That's a little too high, damn it. This is really hard to do. I've said this before, but we need a higher camera view. I wonder, okay, this might help. If it'll let me stay out. Yeah, it will. Okay. This will help a little bit. It wasn't zoomed all the way out, so let's try this again. Railed wooden pier, long pier. And if we angle down this way, then we can kind of test the height a little bit better.
The worst thing about this time of year are I'm dying of thirst.
Oh, this is not the time to be dying of thirst. Okay, I think the height's good there. Now let's pull it back till it's just, again, beyond that tuft of grass. And then, really hard to tell how straight that is. Let's try that. I think we're going to be too far out. In fact, I'm positive that we are, so why don't we bring, well, there. Let's just make sure that we're too far out.
All right, then. Keep your secret.
I haven't been drinking enough today.
All right, let's go get this guy a drink. He's going to start really whining here. Do I have, what do I have to eat? I don't have any fish pie, but let's grab a couple things of cheese. That's also pretty filling. Okay, so that takes care of food and water. All right, now let's try this. We'll go here. Railed wooden pier. Curved. Okay, now let's turn it this way. I'm really happy that these snap. Okay, let's just set that there. So yeah, if we can pull this back just a little bit into that tuft of grass, this might do the trick. As long as it's you know, otherwise square. So right now, if we look at it from this angle, we just need to pull this back into this little tuft of grass right where my cursor is. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, this is tough to get right. I mean, it's kind of a trial and error thing, I think, more than anything. Okay, raise that up to about there. Down just a hair. Doesn't have to be absolutely perfect either, but, you know, like I always say, we don't want it to be an eyesore either. So probably right there. Okay, now let's bring it, what? Oh. Let's bring it kind of more into that tuft of grass a little bit, and then try that. Okay, let's try it again. Rotate it this way, and then snap it there. And now let's look at it. Okay, that's pretty good, I think. That's pretty damn good. It's a little high, though. Ah, shit, yeah, I didn't notice that. It's a little high. Tell you what, though, let's see how square it is. If it's nice and square, I might live with this height. If it isn't, well, we're going to have to redo it anyway. All right, so we'll go here. We'll go wooden pier. We want the long railed version, and it should snap. And then I guess we can't get a ghost piece to snap to another ghost piece. No, not bridge. We want pier. Okay, that one's not snapping. Is it because it's too low? There we go. Okay, now it's snapping, but there's something. Oh, the terrain is too uneven to build. Shit. Ugh. How far down does it need to go? It isn't going to work at all. Fuck. All right, well, can we put a ramp or a stairs on here? Yeah, this piece here. Can we get that to go? Terrain is too uneven to build. Okay, it's not gonna work. That's too bad. I mean, if I lowered it down to here, it's okay with that, and I can even raise it up. Raise it up to about here. So we could, and remember, it is a little bit high too. Except for it doesn't like, oh, okay. If I move it out just a little bit. See, if I put it there, there's just way too much of a gap there, though. You know, this gap right here is what I'm talking about. Could we... Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Could we try a bridge? One of you said bridges might work for this. Plank bridge. Plank bridge end. Actually, here, let's turn this around, and then we'll raise it up. The train is too uneven to build. Oh, you're killing me, Gabe. You're killing me. Okay. Well, this kind of looks nice here. So let's just keep messing with this side for the moment. So let's go back to railed wooden and we'll do corner. Okay, what?
Are you interested in some rare goods?
Obstacles blocking the site. Okay, there's two problems with this. Well, they're one in... Well, yeah, it's too far into the foundation of the building on the left side there, A, and B, it's also protruding out into the road. So, I've got a different idea. Why don't we do this? Let's go here. Let's go here, back to here. What if we put... Can we get a ramp to snap? Okay, there are obstacles blocking. Okay, it's still probably the road that's doing that. I mean, but this is like our main street. We can't move that road. This thing is just going to fight me tooth and nail, isn't it? It's just on shitty terrain. That's all there is to it, you know? Just on bad terrain. God damn it. I like this, you know? I mean, it certainly adds some flavor to the building, but just leaving it like that's kind of cheesy McSqueezy. We would have to, let's see, for this, we have to remove all, we could try and remove the road and then redo it after stuff's in place. Let's do that, I guess, because, you know, here again, we do have, I can reload the save if I need to. If this just gets totally jacked up, right?
No more castings for the next band member. The last one set a new low. I can still hear his voice in my nightmares.
Right. Okay, whatever, dude. So if we go to here, there are obstacles in the building site. Now what? What other obstacles are there? I don't see anything else that it would consider an obstacle. That is really weird.
I knew a bard who called his music rock. I think it's because people...
There are obstacles blocking the building site. What obstacles? Jesus. It's got a good 4 to 6 inches before it hits the edge of the foundation there. And if I go here and look, you know, there's nothing for me to destroy here. You know, like there's no stray path or anything. God damn it. All right, let's try something else. Let's get rid of this. What if I were to...
I lost my lucky carrot. Have you seen my lucky carrot? I can't go on without it.
You know, maybe... Now that I see it this, I wonder if it's because... Do the logs on the ramp protrude out further? I mean, they don't really look like they do. But see, it doesn't... It won't let me put it here either. It's too close to the building is the problem. So what we could maybe do is... Put this here. I don't really want it to protrude out here because that's our roadway. No. You know what? Let's actually go to bed. So we can see what the hell we're doing. That way we're not fighting this in the dark. Okay. Still kind of dark, isn't it? Let's go grab a couple more torches. One thing to keep in mind, one thing I'm going to keep in mind in the future is it's really kind of important to have relatively flat terrain if you want to do this kind of stuff with your buildings. So, I mean, if I had to do it all over again, I would have held everything further back from the lake and not had it as close to the shore as it is, especially right here. I mean, rebuilding the entire tavern, that would be a pain in the ass, wouldn't it? If we did that and pulled it all the way back. Because it just doesn't leave us much room here for our roadway, you know. We could take out these trees and kind of have the roadway kind of go more this way, I suppose. Well, I'll keep that in mind as a possible option. But let's just keep messing with this a little bit more and just see if we can do anything more with it. If we go with a short pier...
I don't get why some people don't like the smell of fish.
Okay, so that will snap to there. Will a long pier snap to there and overlap with the other one? I'm kind of thinking no, but let's just try it. Yeah, go here, long pier. Okay, how much... So that overlaps by that much. All right, let's try something. get rid of this.
Coincidence? I don't think so.
Are two short piers the same as one long pier? Probably. Well, I don't know. Are they? Let's try two short piers and see. Oh, that does snap it to the ghost image. I don't know why I wasn't doing that earlier. Now, is there a snowball's chance in hell? Here, let's remove this. Okay, we could get a corner piece to fit on that. It's still too damn high, too. I should have sunk the ramp down a little further than I did. But, I mean, it's not so high that it wouldn't work, but, you know, considering what we have to work with here. Okay, grab the corner pier. Turn it, rotate it this way. Now, well, it's, ooh, look at that. Okay. Now, that leaves one hell of a gap, though. Right here, but I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. What if we held this ramp out further? We do my idea where we move the road more this direction. And, you know, these two trees will have to go. And also lower the ramp down a little bit, too. Let's try that. It's just one of those things you gotta mess with it until you get it to do what you want it to do, as much as you can. Okay, pull that closer to me. Now go to height adjustment mode and let's lower it down to maybe there. It's all the closer it wants to get to the building, and then pull it this way. That actually raised it up a little too. That might be not a bad thing. Yeah, I raised it up too much, I think. Let's try it again.
Waiting is the worst.
Okay, pull it in. Bring it back to about here. Lower it down to about there. Maybe there.
I'm over the moon to be living here. Do you see that?
Still a smidge high, but it's not as high as it was before. What does it look like then if we... I'm just going to go with the long pier because I think it's the same length as the two shorties. Alright. Okay. Let's lock that in. Now we'll go to the corner piece. And turn it this way. I always rotate the wrong fucking way. The long way around. Now we're too close. We could get this to work though. Alright, so what we're going to do is just, again, I'm trying to get a frame of reference or a point of reference. So this little bush right here, or tuft of grass, is kind of where the end of that goes. So we need to push it like 6 inches towards the lake, I think. Okay, suck that back in as close to me as I can get it. I think that's pretty close to where it was before. Very hard to see the angle here.
Why is bread so expensive? Because of the taxes or what?
And then let's lower it down to maybe there. Man, I'm always getting it too high. We just don't, again, we don't have the proper camera angles to do this right. I need a, it'd be awesome if they, I mean, the building in this game has a lot of potential. But, God, you gotta give us the right tools, man, to do this. I need different camera angles. Okay, so. Now, bring this back to here. Go down farther than I think it needs to be, because I'm always going too high.
Do you see that fair lady? I'm sure she's looking at me.
Okay, that looks better height-wise. Well, does it? Yeah. Actually, it does. Okay. It looks like it's almost perfect height-wise. I think we're probably coming out too far, though.
Are you interested in some rare goods?
All right, now. Look at that. It's not perfectly square, but is it an eyesore? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you walk up here, you can notice that there's too much of a gap there. So this is probably something I'm going to have to just kind of mess around with off camera, because I mean, obviously I'm taking way too long on this to be showing all of it in the video here. But now can we, because that's a little lower, can I get that to snap on there? Yeah, see, it's too far out from the building. I mean, well, I don't know. Is it? It's certainly not perfect, but is it?
Except the boss.
Is it workable?
And the king.
Because in the back, it looks like it's a little more plumb here. Doesn't look as bad from here. I can't do anything about that gap. I don't think I can. Okay, now, what if we... I think that's going to be probably too high to put a ramp on, but let's just try it. I have to raise it up here. Yeah, the train's too uneven. Does it... Okay, is there an end cap piece? Yeah, there is an end piece. Move it this way. Raise it up. Okay, let's try something else. Let's remove this. Let's go short pier piece. And then let's try the end cap here. Gotta turn it, oops, turn it this way. Ah, okay. That could work. That could work. I just wish it was a little bit closer to the building, right? But It's possible that I could get it a little closer if I really kept working with it, but I'm going to leave it this way for the moment. It's kind of one of those things that if you don't look too closely, it's very cool looking. You know what I mean? It's very cool looking. It has the desired effect, that's for sure. All right, now what if we also... What if we did something along this side too? So let's get you out of there and you out of there for now. And we'll remove the road, and I'll redo this road once I have everything in place. Okay, now is it possible to do the railed... Actually, why don't we... Let's not do a railed one here. Let's just grab the corner piece and rotate it this way. The long way around. Okay, that is definitely not going to snap to there. We're just going to have... We're going to have too much of a gap there. It won't let me... Yeah, it's not going to let me clip into that, is it? That's the other thing, you know, I was saying in the last episode. Clipping would be nice to be able to do too. For this sort of thing. Just allow, you know, allow clipping. Okay. What if we go back to railed piers, grab the ramp, and do something like this? That's as close as it's going to let me get it. I don't know what the height of this is, so let's just... Yeah, it's a little too low, so we need to raise it up just a smidge. Man, it doesn't like to get very close to that, does it? Okay. That's as close as it lets me get. Okay, now let's raise it up. So maybe there? Yeah, I think that's good enough. No, I don't like this. Can we put a non-railed ramp and snap it to there? Yes! Perfect. Okay. Me likey. Alright. Now, let's go here, grab the long piece, snap that in there. And probably we just want to put an end cap on this side too. Unless it'll let us do a ramp. I have a feeling like it's going to be too steep, but let's just see what happens. Well, yeah, see, we can do that, but the ramp's... The angle's not right on it, though. Is it possible... Here, let's build this out. That's kind of cool looking, actually. Okay, is it possible to put a corner piece in here? Okay, raise it up. No, because it interferes with the fishing hut. Plus, it's too far out anyway. Okay, so yeah, what we're gonna do is
Enjoy the summer.
we'll just put an end cap here too, so I think it'll work. So turn it this way, raise it up, and snap it.
All right then. Keep your secrets.
Could we? I don't know how I would do that. I was thinking put a ramp from here down, but then that's going to block this pathway down to the lake, so we wouldn't want to do that anyway. All right. I think this works as well as it can work, consider, you know, all things considered, right? I think that works. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, unfortunately, these trees have to go. I tried. Oh shit, I should have gone the other way. Well, that's going to damage those buildings.
I'm dying of thirst.
Stop it. You're not either. We can have our repair guy take care of that. Okay. Now let's see if we can get this tree to fall that way so it doesn't fall on any buildings. You motherfucker. Oh well. Repair. 64. Yeah, I don't think it'll let me repair it until it falls below the threshold, which it will eventually. Okay, see how this one's orange? So, yeah, see, it'll let me repair it, but if it's not down below the threshold, it won't. So I'll have to wait for that to turn orange.
Maybe one day.
Or just have our, you know, our repair guy do it. Okay, let's get rid of these stumps here. God, it gets dark too fast in this game, if you ask me. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is let's get rid of this for the moment, and that can probably stay there. So this road comes to here, but then we're gonna have to kind of looks like one of our stalls just ran out. No more crossbows. I think I have everything I need to make more crossbows. I mean, I do have them being produced, but obviously we're selling them faster we can produce them. Weapons, iron weapons, crossbows. I can make 45. Okay, let's just make 10. And we'll stick those in the storage here. Okay, that takes care of that. Okay, I think we're okay just kind of doing just a little bit of a dog leg on the road through here and then kind of just back through here again. That's okay. That's okay for a medieval village. Let's also go like that. Kind of don't like all of the this foliage here either. So let's just kind of trim that back a little bit. Can we do something about this as well? Yeah. Having a couple plants there is not ideal, but I don't think it's a huge deal. I think that works. I think that's workable. We totally fucked up our nice little fireplace area, though, by doing this. I mean, we could maybe do something right here. What is this building? This is the workshop, right? I could move the workshop, except for that it's kind of nice to have, I think, the fire area by the tavern. This is kind of like the center point of the village, you know? Alright, let's put our banner back here. Oh, yeah, right. What am I thinking? I can't put that on top of gravel. Alright, we'll put that there. That looks nice. And then can we squeeze a light in? A light there. And then... Okay, we can't line that one up with the other one because it's hitting the eaves. So what I'm going to do is line this one up with the other one.
Hail to the king!
Here, I need to look this direction. And then let's rotate it like this. And then pull it this way right there. Excuse me. Okay, that looks nice. Now, what if we... I'd like to actually line the street with these lights too. I have to give that a little more thought exactly how I want to do that though. So for now, let's make sure that's more or less 90 degrees there, and we'll put a light here and another light on this corner. I don't know if we need to light the back up as much. But maybe what we'll do is we'll put another one here on this side. Make sure it's lined up more or less with those. It's mostly important to get the tavern nice and lit up, you know. That doesn't look terrible.
I hope our king is going to reign as long as possible. Usually the best ones live the shortest.
There's probably nothing I can do to cover this. Unless we... What if we put the banner there? Well, here, let's put a different banner there and just see what it looks like before I tear the existing one down. if we do this, the idea is that it kind of detracts from the fact that there's this ugly hump right here. I don't know if I like that. I like this because the light kind of, you know, lights up the... If we put this away, the light kind of accentuates the banner there, which is kind of nice. What else could we put here instead? One other kind of decoration item. How about if I... Let's take a night vision. See if that helps with the visibility here. Yeah, it helps quite a bit. Okay, so what could we put here? I think we're gonna have to remove that, at least for the moment. We could put some containers. We could put... Oh, what's under miscellaneous? Weapon rack, privy, a cart. That might look cool. Let's unlock the cart. We need to go make 2 wooden wheels. Unlock those. Craft 2. Oh, shit. Also, I want to craft one of these and see how these compare to torches in terms of light. I've been meaning to do that for a while now, and I just keep forgetting to do it. Okay, so if we go... hand lantern. Put that here. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's quite a bit more light than a torch. Well, is it though? Or is it more like it's just a whiter light instead of an orange light? One nice thing about this light is it doesn't flicker like the torch does. But I'm not convinced that it's brighter. It might be, I don't know. Maybe we put it in here kind of at an angle. That's kind of cool. All right. What if we do some barrels? Well, actually, I wish we could put stuff inside the building, you know? This isn't going to really look good if it's not fairly level. I don't know, I'm kind of liking the feng shui here, though. Let's do a sack. How about a basket? A bundle, a wicker basket. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I love the idea of it. I'm just not sure if I'm convinced it looks good because it's, you know, everything's a little cockeyed. It's not level because of the terrain. But on the other hand, kind of the point of it is to hide the fact that we have that ugly bit of terrain there. All right, what if we go here and we go to put a nice wooden bench with a backrest in just down here. I need to get back so I can see if that's a level or not. I want it to go right there, but it doesn't sit level if I go right there. It's a little close to the stairs, but I guess it's workable. Now, what if we go here and do, say... I kind of like these plants here, so I don't know if I want to...
The last one set a new low. I can still hear his voice in my nightmares.
Yeah, that's good, because it didn't take all the ferns away. I like that.
Do you see that
Me likey.
lady? I'm sure she's looking at me.
If only we could put some stuff on top of here. We could put like a little, you know, barrel or a clay pot or something up there too, but it's not gonna let me do that. All right. That looks pretty damn good, you guys. I have to say. I think it looks pretty damn good. Now, I suppose we could put our community fireplace back in this triangular section. You know, they're not going to have a really good lake view, but I just feel like that needs to be by the tavern. Now, if I really wanted to kick my ass, I could tear my house down and move it over. What? Oh, man, what a pain to do that. But I mean, I could do it, right? Oh, I guess I have cheese.
Have you seen my lucky carrot? I can't.
Because we could probably move this house. I mean, I could take this path out of here. Path does not need to be there. We can move this house over. I'd say a good, well, I don't know, what, 6 to 8 feet maybe? But God, man, do I want to tear my entire house down after all the decoration and stuff we did on it? The answer to that is no. Trellises. Oh, these are neat. Let's unlock these. Where could we put this? I don't know if that looks right. That could look cool if I removed the... The possibilities, man. Get rid of that. Okay, go back to... Where did I find that at? Plants? Trellises. Yeah, it's bumping up against the roof there. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that. What if we try the square trellis? Arbor trellis. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It certainly adds more greenery. I don't suppose there's any way we can put flower pots and stuff like that in. Okay, if we use a type decorator that provides aesthetic values, herbs. Oh, okay, so we can plant flowers inside of these. Oh man, that sucks that we can't put anything in the buildings or like up on the counter. That really bites. But what we could do, clay flower. Okay, simple clay, square, round, wooden. These are all pretty small. Isn't there something larger? Wicker basket bundle. What else do we have for miscellaneous? Oh, right. We've got the bell post. And a dove coat. That's only 50. Oh, that's cool looking. My potion just wore off. What about... Ooh, I think I like that. I'm still not convinced about the trellis, but I like the dove coat. All kinds of fun stuff to play with, man. The other thing was the bell post. Shouldn't this be something that goes more out towards the entrance to the village, though? Or what if we put it... What if we put it right here? Can we actually ring it? I don't see any kind of a prompt. All right, yeah, let's leave that there. Anything else? Workstations, village signs and banners, lighting, plants, seats, containers, dummy weapon rack. We already got the cart. Snowman would look stupid. I need to put scarecrows out in the fields, though. I think that's pretty good, man. I like that. And it might look cool to get a nighttime screenshot of it, too. You know, with everything lit up. What if we kind of did it... no, don't do that. Damn it, Jim. Kind of do it at a bit of an angle like that. Or... what about this angle here? Let's get up a little... well, no, because I want to get a shot inside the tavern. That's kind of nice, because that shows us the chandeliers inside the tavern. All right, let's take a photo there. Whoops. I wish that there was no collision in photo mode. Just trying to see if there would be another cool looking angle here. Oh no, I keep hitting the wrong button there. Yeah, see, there's not as much stuff in the back. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go with that for the screenshot. I'll probably have to brighten it up in Photoshop a little bit. But I think that'll look cool. Okay, so really then, you know, we're kind of back to what to do about the village fire pit. I guess it wouldn't be... yeah, I mean, it's going to be such a pain in the ass to move this house because we got all the decorations and everything in it already. If it was just the house itself, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but it's not, unfortunately. So we're just going to put the community fire pit right here. It is what it is. If people want a nice view of the lake, I don't suppose there's a snowball's chance in hell we can put seats on top of the boardwalk, can we? I'm not going to bet money on it, but I'm going to try it, so that way we can say we tried. Nope, not going to let me do it. Fuck. Wouldn't that be nice if we could put benches up here? Looking out over the lake? And I'm stuck again. Surprise, sa-fucking-prize. I had one of you guys tell me in the comments that you've never once been stuck in this game. And I'm going, are you kidding me? I get stuck like 3 or 4 times every episode, it seems. Well, maybe not every episode, but enough to where it's irritating. Okay, yeah, so this is really what we have to work with for our community fireplace if we want it to be by the tavern, which we do. It might be nice to put some benches along here. In fact, you know what we could do? Let's go here. Wooden campfire, stone campfire. Why don't we do this? And then maybe we'll just put a couple of benches along that wall. And we could let's do a log chair maybe on this side of the tree. And just for a little extra variety, why don't we go with, let's just go with a sitting stump. Why not? Right there. A little extra something there. And then we'll do lighting, you know, all the way down along the houses too. Well, I think we will. We'll probably do it at least to the bridge. How much do these damn things cost me? Log, leather, stick, and wool thread. Oh, okay. That's not that expensive. I'm surprised it doesn't use iron. Alright, let's put this right on the corner of the house there. And then let's put one turn it this way a little bit. Maybe there. And one by the bridge. Okay. I'm just going to keep them on the east, well, southeast side of the road for now until it gets dark again, and then I'll look at it and see if I feel like it needs more light. Then if it does, then we'll put, you know, some on this side too. All right. Now, let's go back over here. And let's put in our wooden campfire, simple campfire. What is that? What does this one actually look like? No, I like the stone one better. Okay, so let's just put a stone campfire right about here-ish. And then we'll put some benches in around the fire. Use a couple different types for variety. do like that, and then we'll put one here. Let's just go with another one of these. I think that's workable. Everything's not perfectly placed, but then again, we don't necessarily need it to be. Gotta have that kind of rustic, what's the word for it? Organic design. Yes, organic design. All right, let's put you there. And we'll put you there. And we'll put you there. And I'll put another one on this end of the main building. And again, I want to see what that looks like at nighttime. And decide at that point if I also want to put them on the other side of the road too. Alright, ladies and gents. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. You know, the boardwalks here are kind of jank, but it's really kind of all I had to work with. You know, if we have a trellis on that side, should we have one on this side too? And if we did that, where did I find those plants? A simple trellis. Is this just like a... Oh, right. Okay. I don't know where we would put this. Like up against a wall, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I'll leave it there for the moment.
The king is so fond of you that maybe he'll
Okay, let's go back here. Trellises. Let's try the round one here. See, the thing about I like the greenery, you know, that it adds, but I don't know. It seems to me like it should be up against something and there shouldn't be a gap behind it, but yeah, I don't know. I'm going to leave it as is. Except for I need to center it a little bit better. And let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about all of this stuff. You know, I know decor is subjective to some extent, greater or lesser extent. And, you know, you got to kind of keep in mind too the limitations of the game, what we have to work with. But
I could really do with a drink.
again, poor guy. Yeah. This is cool. It might look good to put something... Oh, actually, you know what? I could keep going for hours on this. I mean, there's so much you could do, right? But rather than putting that bench there, because it's kind of in the way of people walking up the ramp, why don't we instead put the bench... And I like this log bench. Let's put it up against here. Plus it'll...
Dying of thirst.
You know, plus it'll kind of block that gap a little bit too. Well, fuck, it's not... Shoot, it's not level, though. That's a problem, I think. I don't suppose there's any way I can refill this lamp when it runs out. It seems like it lasts longer than a torch does, though. I'll probably just have to remake a new one like with everything else. Is there some way that I can put that there and have it be a little bit more level? Here, we gotta turn it this way first. Not really. Okay, let's go back to plan A then for this. I mean, even that's not super level, but it's not as bad as the... Not as bad as it was before. Instead, let's put some other type of deco here, like, maybe we could put another barrel down here. I just want to kind of cover up this gap a little bit. And what would that look like? No, that's not going to work. How come some of this... I'm just going to unlock all this. How come some of it unlocks with one click and the other ones you got to do individually? I don't get that. Oh, this is a pretty decent sized flower pot. We can plant some flowers in it. No. I mean, no. No. It's not gonna work. Damn it, Jim. It can't be at an angle like that. It's just gonna ball the fuck out of me. Sorry. But, workstations. Laundry workstations. Fishing decorations. These are all just aesthetic things, right? A defeathering station, a butter churn, hay piles, a compost bin. I think you can actually use that though, right? And my understanding is the reason you would use a compost bin to spoil stuff is if you had throwing stuff on the ground turned off for spoilage. Because maybe you want to throw some apples on the ground for decoration or something like that. Defeathering station. Butter churning station. Those are kind of cool, man. Farming, hunting workstations. Leather tanning. Ooh, a wood pile could look cool. Okay, first of all, this, that has to go. And then if we go to workstations, lumberjack. Let's look at this one. Oh my god, that's a big pile of wood. Ooh. That's kind of cool. I think. Okay, let's hold that thought. Okay, hold that thought. That might look better over here. Except for we'd have to remove the path. Okay, no, let's not do that. Let's go to here. Let's try the full firewood pile. Oh, that's much better. Okay. Oh, I like this. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Hell yeah. I think we're going to take this one back down. Massive firewood pile. That's a whole cord of wood there, baby. Let's put... put that there. And just a couple of bags. Doesn't, yeah, it doesn't like to get too close to the other ones. Here, yeah, 2's good enough. How's that, eh? That looks pretty damn good. Since we put those bags down there...
I'm over the moon to be living
take those back away. I like them there. I just don't like the fact that they're, you know, not sitting straight. I almost wonder too if we could do better with the cart. Probably gonna have to go make some more wheels now, aren't I? Yeah, I only got one wheel back. Okay, let's go. Let's try this again. See if we can do a little bit better. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Vases with flowers. Thistle, St. John's, henbane, dandelions, daisies, chicory. We need clay vases for that to work. The only problem with this is I'm going to have to put them on the ground, which is going to, I think, look a little weird. Clay vase. Let's try one, just see what it looks like. Excuse me, pardon me. Hey, little buddy.
Good day.
I already gave him his toy for the summer. All right, what are we doing? We're over here.
Starting to feel guilty that I don't do anything. Nobody gave me any assignments, but still.
Okay, so if we turn the wagon this way. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of liked it at an angle. Here you go, though. It's kind of hard for me to tell. You know what? Fuck it. It is what it is. And actually, that's not terrible. I think I'm just being a little too picky here. That barrel's pretty straight there, though. That doesn't look too bad. Well, it's not perfectly straight, but it'll do. All right, last thing we're going to do. Oh, is this clay thing something I got to drop?
I'm sure she's looking at me.
What should I be doing here, boss?
Okay, how do I get it to go upright?
Maybe one day the herald will notice our talent and invite us to perform in front
Crap.
of the king.
How would I tilt this upright to set it down? Do I have to grab it like... Oh, rotate.
The king is so
Rotate?
fond of you that maybe he'll appoint you his successor someday.
Oh, okay. So I have to hold the left mouse button down. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. But here again, the problem with this is I gotta set it right on the ground, and I don't know. It doesn't really look good. Can I put it on top of the barrel? I can. Ooh. So that's got some potential. Yeah, that's got some potential. Not necessarily this particular plant, but if we could get a flower pot up there, maybe. Flower pot. Yeah, no. Because it's not going to let me do that because anything I can directly place from the radio menu is considered a, I don't know, a furniture item or a placeable
I should
item,
bring my relatives over.
whereas this is considered a it's in some kind of a different class to where it lets me put it on stuff, whereas the other stuff's got to go on the ground. That's a big, you know, that's just another thing. Now, again, don't get me wrong. I'm not harping on the game. Love the game, or I wouldn't be putting out what is this going to be, like over 40 episodes now? But there's just some things they could do to make this game better, and one of them is let us put shit inside of buildings, man, on the floor and stuff. Can I put this on top of... Can I put this on top of here? Can't see what the hell I'm doing. Okay. That's something. Okay, that's something. Hey, look, someone's using our walkway. Radomira. Radomira's been with me almost since day one. She was like, well, Luda was my first, of course. Radomira might have been my second female that I hired. I don't know if she was the actual second, but she was very early, so she's been with us for a long time. Anyway, yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. So I still have plans for more stuff, you know, deco-wise. We got to do the houses. I may do a couple of those with you guys on camera, but the majority of them I'll do off camera because for the villager houses, I'm not going to be real specific about what I put in there. I'm going to put lights in there and just kind of put some random shit. You know, I'm not going to be as specific about it as I was, you know, with my house, with mine and Luda's house. But, you know, we'll do it. We'll have some fun and... you know, that'll make the villagers more happy and all that kind of stuff and make things look even better around here. But I like the way the tavern turned out. I wanted to give this place special attention because it's kind of like the centerpiece, you know, of our community here. And I think it turned out pretty good. With that being said, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share out the video. And we'll catch y'all in the next episode. Where in the hell is the goodbye thing? You know what? Fuck it. Let's just party hard. See you guys. Bye.